How you doing? It's been a while. It's been a minute. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on where I'm at with this whole roadmap and devlog journey that I've been kind of having. Last time I spoke to you guys was about maybe a month ago. I think it was the beginning of late July, early August. Since then, I've been with my partner. We've been out here in Mexico City, visiting with friends, and we're actually planning on moving to Mexico City from San Francisco, California. That'll be in the near future. So things have changed. There's been a pivoting that I've been having to do because, well, basically, I pretty much got bored with the platformer tutorial that I was working on, and that kind of deterred me to not follow the roadmap through and through day by day. Also, I haven't been able to sit down and do game development in a couple of weeks because of traveling and business and work and stuff, and it's just been a little bit of a chaotic month in August. So that's been going on, and kind of got stuck in this wave of working on the tutorial, creating a certain asset, and then but kind of not knowing exactly what to do with that post. I realized that what works for me is to kind of focus on the kind of mechanics and the assets of the game that I'm actually wanting to build and work on. Well, basically, I want to talk to you guys about that. The fact that I am pivoting from not solely just following the roadmap in order to publish these projects on itch.io, but I'm following currently this really good course building a 2D shooter. And with that 2D shooter information and everything that I've been gathered, I've been learning how to put that together into a game that I want to myself develop. I think for me this works better because I'm still focusing on the projects and the systems that I want to embark and learn and then put together eventually to at least have the foundations for a shooter that I want to work on. But I think this will be a better way to do that, so as not to just put all my energy in my downtime to working on a project, on a tutorial that I may not necessarily be that interested in. Not to take away from that 2D platformer tutorial that I was doing. It is super beneficial information, and I am enjoying it, but I did get somewhat bored while working on it. So I think the better approach would be in tandem to doing these small project tutorials to publish on itch.io. I will be learning the shooter tutorial in order to then take those systems and keep implementing those systems to then just really focus on the game that I'm wanting to make and not get caught up on the motions of just making things. At least that I've figured that doesn't work for me, and also I've had kind of a weird month where I haven't been able to dedicate as much time as I like to game development, so I kind of have to focus on something specific. So that's kind of where I'm at, you guys. I mean, I'm wondering if this is kind of something that you guys have experienced. Anybody that's kind of doing a similar roadmap where you are publishing and working on small projects and just putting them out in order to learn and then kind of develop the motions of doing early game development. If you get stuck in something that you kind of are just kind of doing for the motions of doing the project and putting it out there, as opposed to actually enjoying what you're building upon, which is, I think, is very important, and I think it's quite crucial. I sort of got a little discouraged when working on 2D action jumping platformer because I didn't get to publish it like I ideally wanted in the given time that I gave myself to do it, right? And then that kind of made me a little discouraged. So I didn't touch the project for a couple of weeks, and I actually haven't touched it since, and I'm wanting to publish it to at least get feedback from you guys. But it really kind of made me realize that it's, for me at least, personally, what works is there's things that I want to learn, and I need to focus on those things and keep iterating on them. And, for example, creating cutscenes for a 2D action platformer, swapping weapons, creating a weapon system. All those things are things that I'm wanting to learn, right? And then I did find some really good tutorials, but it's going to entail, kind of taking a little break, or at least doing it parallel to the roadmap that I've been doing. So just want to let you guys know that's where I've been at, and I've been kind of MIA from YouTube, but I'm learning. I'm like grinding my gears with it. So yeah, I just wanted to keep you guys updated on that in this regard. Life is going on. There's a lot going on in my life. Good things, lots of changes, but kind of wanted to update you guys why I was not around for most of August. And I'll keep making these videos, kind of updating you on how that process is going with the Unity 2D shooter tutorial that I'm following. I'll post links on it because it's really cool. It's like literally exactly kind of like the foundations for the kind of game that I want to make, like a 2D action platformer, kind of like Contra, kind of like all these shooters, Iron Meat or Hunt Down, which are my inspirations, and I'll keep you guys posted on that because it's I'm excited to see what develops with that. I think it's a good plan, and let me know what you guys think. So I'm wondering like if it's something that it's happened to you guys as well, where you're like, kind of like following a strict roadmap on learning programming or in game development, and then you realize that it's you gotta like pivot and kind of like approach it in a different way. And what are your guys' recommendations? I'm always curious about as well. Just want to thank all of you. It's been such a support, with game developers out there, and you guys, other fellow millennials, learning game development for the first time. Thank you so much for all the kind support. And if you're looking for community, the Discord channel is doing great. It's picking up. We got a good community of folks, and we've done a couple of little learning kind of like sessions where we're learning C# and like talking about subject matter that we're not familiar with. Shout out to Zato over in Australia. Like, he's been super helpful, and Low Slime 76 was on there recently, and we got to like do a little C# kind of lesson learning, kind of co-working kind of thing, and hopefully I'll get to do that more with you guys on the Discord channel, meetups, and also maybe some Godot stuff, which I'm not familiar with, but there's plenty of folks on there that are. Yeah, just love you guys, and thank you so much, and I'll keep you guys posted on everything, and thanks for watching this. Love you guys. Take care.